Hi friends, so in this session we'll try to understand the concepts of SQL. So we'll start from scratch. I'm assuming that you don't have any understanding of SQL. So the first thing is about the agenda. So in this we will discuss about the introduction of SQL, what exactly is SQL, why is it required, and the next is significance. Significance in the sense importance of SQL, and the next is scope. Means if you're getting good understanding, if you're getting good strong hold of SQL, then what you have in the market for you. So now coming to the introduction of SQL. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. So the thing is like what exactly structured means. Now structure means we have two kinds of data, structured and unstructured data. So any data in the form of where you have characters A to Z or numbers 0 to 9 or special characters, they are considered as structured data, like my name or address. So these are structured data. But whenever you have data in form of audio or video, they are considered as unstructured data, maybe like the output of a CCTV camera. These are unstructured data. And the next says SQL can retrieve data from a database as per business requirement. Yeah, obviously. So this is the use of SQL. Whenever you have any requirement from business, suppose you have your company information in database, and from that you can retrieve information whatever you want. Maybe like your boss wants you to retrieve the information of all the employees who are earning salary more than the average salary of all the employees. Then in that case, if you're good in SQL, you can write a query and that can give you the required information and it can give you the result. Next is time taken to fetch data is very less as compared to Excel. Yeah, obviously. So no, the question is many people used to ask that why I should go for SQL. Now I can store data in Excel. I have filter conditions I can apply and I can use it there. Then why I should go for SQL? So the reason for this is whenever you have complicated requirements, so it becomes a little bit tedious or complicated in if you're working with Excel sheet, because Excel, if you're comparing Excel and SQL functionalities, SQL will give you a lot of functionalities as compared to Excel sheet. Okay, so just in a short sentence or in one line I will tell that, maybe like down the line we will start working on that, you will understand. So whenever you have complicated requirements, it will become difficult for you to fetch the data from Excel sheet, and in that case SQL can give you information in a fraction of seconds. And then very few keywords and no strict syntax. Yeah, obviously. So SQL language, this is the best part I like about SQL. You don't have very strict syntax. If you work on C Sharp, Java, .NET or any other programming languages, maybe COBOL, then you will find that you have to follow very lot of syntax, and if you're not following that, if by mistake you have missed some part, then that will throw in your message. And this is the best part in SQL. You don't have to mug up a lot of things, a lot of syntax. So there are few keywords. I think 15 to 20 are the general keywords. If you get understanding of that, you can become a good master of SQL, and you'll get a good strong hold of that. Okay, so these are the few of the keywords select from where we'll discuss this in the coming session in detail about this. Okay, so this was a quick introduction about SQL. So SQL will help you to fetch the information or what is required from the database. In my next session I will discuss about database and how we can store data in a table, how to fetch the data, and about all the SQL keywords. And then we will discuss about the comparison that SQL and Excel sheet. Excel can work obviously when you have a very simple requirement, but whenever you have complex or complicated requirement, it becomes difficult to fetch the information from Excel sheet. In that case SQL will be very useful. Okay, now coming to the next one, significance, the importance of this. The question is like many people used to ask that, okay fine, I'm getting useful information with the help of SQL query, the help of SQL language, but what we will do with this information? Actually, you know that the big businesses or any other organization or any other company or any other institute, they have to understand how the business is performing, how they have to understand about the sales, about the revenues they are earning, and in which area, in which geography the company is performing well, where the company is not performing well. So after analyzing all those informations, they have to make some decision, they have to make some policies. Okay, so that's what I have shown you here. You can see this in this chart, this histogram and the pie and the graph. So with the help of these graphs, business stakeholders or the CEO or CFO, they used to make some decisions. The question is how you are able to draw this graph. We're able to draw this graph with information what we are getting from database. Now how we are getting those informations? So those informations are coming after writing SQL query. Those SQL query will give you those informations, and with the help of those informations you can draw this graph. And based on this, the big shot guys in any company, maybe the CEO or any analyst, the business stakeholders, they can make some analysis and decision making. And lastly, these are the scope. I'm not telling that if you get good stronghold of SQL you can go in these portfolios, but obviously if you're going in any of this job profile, SQL is very much required prerequisite. Maybe like database admin, database developer, or data scientist, database testing, data analyst, business analyst. Okay, so yeah, so this was all about SQL. Thank you.